joining me as we take a look at our work week forecast this week. Weather looks not quite as summer-like as it did last week, but we are still going to be relatively dry except for today and potentially the end of the week, and lots of questions still about the end of the week. But let's get into the details of the forecast as we're going. As we look at our overall pattern, we still have two big cutoff low pressure systems, one here over the Great Lakes and this one here, which has been east of Nova Scotia for the last, really we've had this pattern set up for over a week now, and it wants to move, but it really can't, and so that's really kind of dominating our weather pattern at the moment. If you look at radar, notice that the rain that's falling this morning over southern Vermont is, if anything, dissipating, and this is what I'm going to talk about when I talk about the uncertainty, because the models for a while had wanted to make this into a pretty good rain event for us, especially about a week ago. And slowly, the pattern is just so non-moving that it sort of has limited the amount of this rain over and over again to the point where we're only really getting a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain, which has been good, better than no rain, but it is definitely limiting, and we could use more rain than that. We've been very dry lately. So our next shot on Thursday night into Friday, right now the models want to make it into a halfway decent sized storm. Also want to potentially give us a little high elevation snow. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm skeptical as to how much rain we're actually going to get. The models really struggle more than a day or two out with these cutoff low situations. Temperatures, you can see that we have cooled off some, and it's a little hard to see on this map, but the wind has turned north and east. You can see a lot of these little wind barbs, or what they're called, that show us the wind direction. The wind direction is basically coming out of the northeast that way, and so that has cooled us some, as it's not quite as warm as the southwest direction of wind flow that we had last week. So with that cooling, that has helped create, that'll keep us average to slightly below average today with the clouds, and then average the next couple of days really temperature-wise, as opposed to being well above average, which we were last week, obviously, especially the end of last week. Okay, so what does that look like forecast details-wise? Well, today we're mostly cloudy with light rain becoming showers in the afternoon. We'll probably be in the low 50s for highs today. Rain coverage and intensity will diminish through the day from kind of northeast diminishing towards the southwest. Tomorrow, we should be mostly sunny tomorrow. It's probably the sunniest day of the week. We'll be in the upper 50s, I think, maybe even touch 60. Wednesday, mostly cloudy. We're a little bit warmer, and if we see some sun, and we could see a few prolonged breaks of sun, we could be even a little bit warmer than near 60. We could be up in the low to mid 60s maybe if we see extra sun that day. Thursday, we are cloudy with some showers in the evening, possibly, and the timing on that is very up in the air at this point, but we'll be near 50 as it gets chillier and rawer as we get more of a kind of marine flow in here. And then Friday would be the day that they're cloudy, raw with rain, possibly mixed with snow at the very highest elevations. Nothing that's going to accumulate, and I'd be skeptical of whether we actually even see any mixing with snow. Again, I would not put much stock in the forecast beyond Wednesday, quite frankly, at this point. So that's what things look like at this point. I will be back with any details for you on Friday for a look at the weekend forecast, and I may have some text updates throughout the week to let you know what's going to happen with the forecast on Thursday and Friday. Quick shout out to my patrons. Thank them for what they do to support the West River Weather Guy, and I will be back, like I said, on Friday with a look at the weekend forecast.